Hello! It is another plant-based Wednesday with Rachel Detroit with me. I have shorts on. I'm so happy about the weather outside. I've got my keys in my pocket. It is turning here in Michigan, so it feels like summer, even though it's spring. So we have like 70-degree week coming. All right, so my name is Rachel Detroit. I'm a lifestyle coach. I help people adopt this plant-based lifestyle to increase longevity, to increase performance. And the point of this, right, the point of this plant-based lifestyle is to create sustainability, right? We want to optimize our health, but it's not going to work out if we stick to fad diets, if we find things that aren't sustainable for us, right? So this is what I do as a life coach. I help people find what is sustainable for them. So this month, the month of April, we're focusing on plant-based raw. So each month I'm going to highlight a different topic. Last month we were doing plant-based Mediterranean, and this month we're doing raw, vegan raw food. In each month, we'll highlight something different. So what's coming up is we're going to go to Greece and Italy, right, in the kitchen. That's where we're going to go. We're going to go to Mexican flavors and things like that. And the point of all this is we want to create a plant-based lifestyle that's sustainable. So we're talking sleep hygiene, substance intake, social connections, stress management, physical movement, and nutrition. And we need this all to be sustainable, right? It doesn't work if it's not fun. Okay, so let's have some fun. All right, so today I'm making borscht. I've never had it before, but I love beets, and it's a raw, cold. You can have it cold or warm, but because we're eating this month raw food diet, which has so many benefits, it has made me so regular. It has really helped with my bowel movements. It's helped with cleansing. I feel very clean because it's very low fat, unless you lose it on the nuts, but it's still pretty low fat. Stephanie, hey Stephanie, saying hello to everyone. All right, so let's jump into it. If you like what you see, share my video. Share it on YouTube. All this content is free. Share it on Facebook. And for me to continue to provide this type of content, it would mean a lot to me if you shared my post. Showed this to a friend who maybe could get some help. My purpose is to help guide others. All right, so we'll just jump right into it. So I will show you what I used. We have shredded beets. I have 2 to 3. Oops. That would have been not good if I dropped it. I have 2 to 3 beets, and I shredded them, right? And I'll show you what I used to shred them, because ironically, I forgot to shred the carrots. And so I was like, maybe that's a sign that shows your people want to see you shred something. So here's my beets, 2 to 3 medium beets. I have 3 medium beets. I shredded a whole apple, and then half of a cucumber. Right there. So that's most of the ingredients. I've got some dill right here. I chopped it up about maybe 1.5, 2 tablespoons of dill. Chop, chop, chop. Just get it a little bit more fragrant and moving. I have the juice of 1.5 lemons here. And then I need to grate 2 carrots. And I need some scallions. So let's grate these carrots. I'm going to show you what my food processor, the attachment in my food processor. So talk about sustainability and convenience. I've never used this before. And I just can't believe how efficient and effective this addition is to a food processor, right? So it's like, utilize what you got, Rach. I've had this food processor. I've never used it. I was like, wow, I've been shredding it all. So I'm going to shred up 2 more cucumbers, 2, what are these guys? Carrots. Oops. Forgot my little thing to push them in. All right, and that's done. Yeah, I just can't believe that I've never done this before, to be honest. I was like, wait, the food processor does this. How come I haven't been making hash browns all the time? All right, so I got that. There's my carrots. About 2 carrots. It just shreds them up really nice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to make hash browns. I'm going to lose it. You guys will see me on my Facebook probably soon with all these hash brown recipes because I just can't believe that I've had this attachment the whole time I've had the food processor. This is my first time using it. All right, here we go. So we got all that stuff going. Let's chop up these scallions. And then we'll just jump into it. This is a really easy recipe. What takes the long time is that we're going to put it in the refrigerator for 3 hours before we eat it. So I'm basically making this and I'm going to eat it tomorrow. And with this, traditionally, the Eastern European cultures, what they serve with it, if you're Eastern European, leave a little comment. Let us know if this is your soup, or even if you're not, if you like the soup. But typically, it's served with a cream cheese. Not a cream cheese, Rachel. A sour cream. And so I'm going to use, as you guys know, since I'm the tahini queenie, and I'm about working smarter, not harder, and that's already in a paste, I'm going to use tahini as my sour cream. Some folks, you might like a cashew cream. You know, you do like a half a cup of soaked raw cashews. You can add some lemon in there and zip that up. I'm not much of a cashew fan, so you don't really see, if you look in my recipes, I don't use cashews like pretty much ever. It just doesn't feel good in my body, so I don't buy them, I don't use them, but there's nothing wrong with them if that's your jam. For me, you'll see me I use almonds, walnuts. Those just feel better for me, and this is what I'm learning. As I continue on this journey of life, as I continue on this plant-based journey, it doesn't matter what anyone else is using. If everyone else wants to use cashews and what feels best for my body is seeds and tahini and almonds, then I'm going to do it. And that's what you could consider too. All right, let's jump into putting this soup together. All right, so I have 2 to 3. Actually, let's get no, let's do it. Let's just jump right into it. So I have 2 to 3 beets, medium beets, and I'm going to put this all in this bowl. Ooh, how am I going to mix this without making a giant mess? Let me use this giant mixing bowl to start because I do not want to have a beet mess. All right, so I got my beets in here, and then I'll put them in the pretty bowl after. And then after we put our shredded beets in here, I have 2 shredded carrots, 1 shredded apple, and 1 shredded cucumber. So I'm going to put that all in here, all of that beautifulness. All right, and then I'm going to combine that thoroughly. So pretty. Here, let me show you guys what's going on in my bowl so far. All right, so I got that going on. I don't know that the spatula is the right tool for what my goals are. I'm going to just use this so that I can be kind of like, so I can be a little more aggressive with it. All right, so I just want to combine all that. Oh, it smells so good already, and it's not even anything. I mean, well, what it is cucumbers and carrots and beets. All right, and apple. All right, let me show you guys what it looks like now. Boom. Okay, half Greek. Cool. Stephanie, check out, I'm going to do some, what are some of your favorite Greek recipes? I'm going to recreate moussaka. That's going to be in my plant-based Mediterranean class. And then I'm going to make, I really love spanakopita, spinach pie. So I'm going to see if I can recreate that. All right, so I got that going on in there. I'm going to add, it's about 2 to 3 tablespoons of dill. Bam. That's like Emerald Lagasse. Bam. So I got that in there. The scallions, you can use it to top, but since I'm kind of a little bit spicy and I kind of go rogue, I'm going to put them on in there. And then I can also use it to top. All right, I'm going to mix all this up again. This almost feels like, to me, like I can just literally eat this as a salad. Like throw some pepper on this and salt. I don't even need to borscht it up. Oh, that almost sounds like a cuss word. All right, so we got this going on in here. Beets are really good because they're high in iron. I just love it. It makes me feel like when I'm on my cycle or I feel like I have lower iron, I'm so in tune with my body that I recognize that I need it. And I heavily gravitate towards eating beets. And it's a really beautiful thing when we can be that in tune with our body. All right, I'm going to add the juice of 1.5 lemons into this Wild Riot. Then I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. You can use agave if that's your jam or whatever. Oops, it's in here like a little seed. Whatever your jam is, you can use that. I like maple syrup. Some people do stevia. Some people do whatever you do for your sweetener, do it. All right, 3 tablespoons. So we got lemon. Where's my salt? Here it is. You can do salt to taste. Leave it out if you want to. If it's not your jam, leave it out. I'm just going to do a couple. Then I'm going to throw some black pepper in here. I really like coarse ground. I like it when it's thicker because I love the taste of pepper. So I'm going to go ahead, and that's all coarse pepper right here. And I'm going to just throw it on in here. Oh, I should have bammed it like Emerald Lagasse. All right, so I got all that stuff. We got something in the chat. I miss having Thai ropita. Ooh, cheese triangles. Pistachio and probably feta. I would just love to, throw me some ideas if you, well, it's right here, but if you have any other ideas for me to add to the course for my Greek stuff, my Greek month, drop them in the comments. Drop it in, if you follow me on Facebook, drop it in the comments there. This smells so good. And this is to everybody. If you have a recommendation, right now, I'm in the exploration phase of creating this curriculum. If you want to see something, if you want to learn something, a topic, a type of food, a country, I don't care. Let's go everywhere. You want to do Japan, the Philippines, talk to you, girl. I'll go there, in the cooking and maybe in real life. Who knows? All right. So then from here is what we do. So here's our mixture. I'm going to give it a taste to kind of see where we're at, and then you add the liquid. Oops, that's a lot. I would just straight up eat this. All right, so I have 1.5 cups of water, and I'm going to pour it over top. Actually, this is the part where I actually need it to be in here. So I'm going to move it back in here, even though I poured some water. We'll get it all. I'm going to move it back in here because this is where it's going to soak for our 3 hours. And then follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I will post photos of the finished product after it sets for the 3 hours with my tahini drizzle. Maybe I'll do a sunflower seed sour cream, not sure, but stay tuned. All right, so I'll pour all that beautifulness in here. Borscht. Yum, I love borscht. Oops, I want to get all of this out of here. I don't want to waste these beautiful vegetables. Talk about nutrient density. Oh my goodness, the minerals in here. Ooh, will get your girl real happy, me. Okay, so I have about 1.5 cups of water, and I'm gonna pour it over top. And you just want it to be enough. That seems like it's just the right amount, so that, it's soupy, right? But it's not too much. All right, so that's all, folks, and you can add lemon to taste. Let me critique it and see. It's just really delicious. But then it'll become, I'm just really feeling this. I have this extra half lemon. I'm just gonna squeeze it so then it's not, so then it's just ready to go. All right, so here's the borscht. There's not much to it. That's it. Shred your stuff. I'm gonna soak this not in the oven. I'm gonna soak this in the, not in the freezer either. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator for a minimum of 3 hours. I'll just leave it in overnight. Let me bring it up close and show you guys, but that's it. Quick, easy, simple. What a beautiful salad. You can use it as a soup. It is a soup, Rachel. What a beautiful soup. My brain wants to call it a salad and just eat all the raw vegetables because I love raw vegetables so much. So I'll let this soak overnight and set, and then tomorrow I'll take pictures and post the recipe. Oops. So that's it. That's it for our raw dish today. If you like what you see, keep following. If you have any recommendations for something that you want to see that's raw, that's beautiful, and I guess I'll just bring the camera up. Every last Saturday of the month will be the course that corresponds with the theme of the month. So this month is plant-based raw. So our raw course is going to be on April 29th, the last Saturday of the month. Mark your calendars. It'll go on sale within the next couple of days. I'll have all the recipes out. We're going to be making some real tasty stuff. Some real tasty raw foods. Those ingredients combined look delish. It is, yeah, I agree. Can't wait to jump into this. It'll be so good. Stay tuned for my courses. Stay tuned. I got a YouTube video coming out this weekend on smoothies. You know I love smoothies. I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out. This was a quick one. So if you have any thoughts or comments, drop them in the chat. Otherwise, that's all. That's the borscht. So thank you guys for joining, and take good care. Have a beautiful day. Bye.